Hello, Funko fans, or if anyone is a Funko Pop fan on the channel. Um, yeah, I don't know what that intro was. Anyway, we'll get better intros eventually. Um, so this one's a little bit different. I wanted to start collecting Funko Pops again. I've been not for a long time. I put together a list. It's a little big, but I hope to get all these on the list at some point. And I wanted to start this like mini series. This is gonna be like the most expensive pops on the list. I guess the most expensive is like 32, which is pretty pricey for pop, but I mean, I think it would be worth it for me. I mean, just because I'm a big fan of a lot of stuff, and Funko seems to have my back with a lot of the franchises that I like, so we'll see. I wanted to start this. So these are like the figures on my list that are kind of pricier. So I just wanted to point them out, just talk about them for a little bit, and eventually I'll get them. I think probably I'll save them mostly for the last ones that I get, just because they're pricier, you know? Still gonna get them, just not like right away. But I wanted to start with this one. This is the Funko Games. This is the Fortnite Black Knight. Okay, I know what you're gonna say. Fortnite, why is this on here? I played Fortnite once, and it was kind of terrible, and it just wasn't fun. Like, there was no fun in it. So, at least for me. Even when they put like Ray and like Indiana Jones and like just a bunch of stuff that I love, like Tron as well, it still didn't get me to play it. It's not fun to me. If you like Fortnite, great. If you love it, that's fine. I'm just saying I'm not a fan, but I can understand. Anyway, so this is one of the Fortnite Funkos that they've done. This is the Black Knight. I know nothing about this character. I just love it because it's a knight. And I looked up like different Funko Pop knights, and this is the only one that comes up. So yeah, that's why he's on the list, because it's a knight. And yeah, I just love the design of medieval armor and the history and stuff. And so this one's $18.95, well, currently on Amazon. So it's about 19-20 bucks. So it's a bit pricey. I don't know why it's so much, but you know what? I really like this one. I love the helmet and the way they design the armor. It's kind of a generic pose, but it's still great. Like it's really cool looking. And yeah, that's it. That's why he's on the list, because he's a knight and he's cool. And I know nothing about the actual game, but it's just, oh, it looks so great. So that's why he's on the list. So the Black Knight, really cool looking. And yeah, that probably the only Fortnite figure I'll get. I mean, I just don't care. Like, I just don't care about the game. But anyway, that's the first one. Second one, we're moving on to Star Wars. And you know, it's a trend with these Star Wars ones. This is General Grievous, one of two versions. Now, I was thinking about getting this one or the one from Revenge of the Sith. This is from the Clone Wars, so the 2008 show. Early season 1, 2-ish. So this one's awesome. This wasn't exclusive. I'm not really sure what. Oh, I think it was a Walgreens exclusive. I think. I could be wrong. But you can actually see the other Grievous right there. That one, I think I might get that one. I don't know which one I like better. I like both of them. Maybe both of them at some point, but I gotta pick one for now. This one's 30 bucks. I mean, yeah, it's kind of pricey. But it's General Grievous. I mean, it's awesome. The design is so accurate to the Clone Wars, which I love the Revenge of the Sith and the Clone Wars, both. So, you know, I don't really care which one. I might go with the movie one just because it's cheaper, but this one I gotta have it at some point because he's got all of his lightsabers. He's got the really accurate tan armor from the show. I don't have a box picture, unfortunately. He just looks really menacing and really cool. I really like the design of him in the Clone Wars show, although he didn't do that. He wasn't that intimidating. At least in a few episodes he was, but in most of the time he was kind of a joke. We're not going to get into that. But anyway, the Grievous is awesome. I mean, I'm a big Grievous fan. I've been a fan of him for a very long time. So I want to have a Funko Pop of him. You know, eventually I think I'll get this one. I might get the movie version. I think I'll just get the movie one for now. But, you know, this one is still on the list, so we'll get him at some point. But yeah, Grievous, Clone Wars, it's awesome. So you don't need me to tell you that. Um, the next one is Princess Buttercup. Now I don't know why this one's so expensive. This one's from The Princess Bride, of course. Um, I love this movie. I want to get at least two of the pops, maybe Inigo Montoya at some point, and Fezzik as well. But I think Buttercup and Wesley I want. But this one, I really want Buttercup. I put her on the list because she's like 20 bucks. Like, why? Why is she so expensive? I don't understand. Um, Maybe it's like everyone loves her more than Wesley? I mean, I don't understand. Maybe it was like a limited release or something, but definitely want to get her. She looks awesome with her little red dress there. So she wears for most of the movie, I'm pretty sure. Um, and yeah, it looks great. Robin Wright did a great job in the film. Um, am I thinking of the right? Yeah, that should be right. Um, and she looks great. I mean, she looks very accurate with the hair and the dress. I like the little pose. She's very regal looking. Again, I just don't. Why is she 20 bucks? Like, why? Like, yeah, she couldn't have been a little cheaper. Wesley's kind of pricey. All of these are pretty pricey. I guess because they're very popular. Maybe the stock isn't as, they don't have as much. Um, but yeah, definitely getting Buttercup. She's great. I love her in the movie. Um, she's a great like character journey, I think, and I just love her. She's great. Um, Definitely getting her again. Probably later. I'll probably get Wesley before her, but she's great. I mean, yeah, that's all I can say. She's great. So, yeah, at some point when I get her, we'll see if I can get her sooner or later. We'll just have to wait on that. The next one is another Star Wars one. You're gonna see a trend with these. It's most of the Star Wars ones are pricey. This is Kylo Ren, or Kylo Ren, as I like to say. This is from The Rise of Skywalker, which I'm actually beginning to really love that movie now. Um, when it first came out, I had mixed feelings, but the costumes for the movie are fantastic. Um, and Kylo Ren's costume is awesome. I mean, all of his outfits are awesome, but I think The Rise of Skywalker is like the coolest Funko Pop to me of Kylo Ren. I mean, it just looks so cool. I mean, it looks so cool. He's got his mask, which is prepared with Sith magic. He's got this lightsaber out, in a defensive, evil position. His cape is blowing in the wind. He looks very menacing, very evil. Of course, we know that he's not so evil. So yeah, this one's 20 bucks. Again, 2090. Why? It's Kylo Ren. There's like a million of him. Why is this one so pricey? I don't know. I mean, it's not as expensive as one of the ones we're about to talk about. But still, like, maybe it's the fact that it's like a very detailed one. Maybe, I don't know. I also want to get the Rey as well from The Rise of Skywalker. I just think these are just so great. Like, they're so well made, and they have such good detail. And this one especially, I think on the helmet it looks great, and the robes look cool. It's the Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Yep, that's what it says in the box. But yeah, this one's awesome. I looked through all the Kylo Rens, and there's so many. I think this one is the coolest. It just looks so good. So yeah, that's it. I love Kylo Ren, and I think this is the coolest looking one. And yeah, we'll get him eventually, but we're gonna have to wait a little bit because that price is. I mean, it's not terrible, but it could be cheaper. But yeah, he's on the list for sure. And then this one is probably the most expensive. This is Mysterio. This is from Far From Home. And this one's 30 bucks. I think 32 if you're counting the tax. The reason why this one's on the list because I love Mysterio. I love the original design. Like in the 60s, I think it was the 60s. It was one of the earliest designs of the Amazing Spider-Man comic run. Anyway, he was one of Spider-Man's earlier enemies. And so this is from Far From Home when he's casting the spell to get rid of Hydro Man, or the water elemental. And it's kind of when he makes his first appearance, and he's portrayed as a hero. Of course, we all know that's a lie. Um, And I love the way this looks. There's actually a couple Mysterios. There's one with his helmet off. There's one from the original design of Steve Ditko, just like the original art of him. That one was pretty tempting, but I just like this one. I like that he's casting the spell. It just makes it look very dynamic, I think. That's really cool. He's got the two, his hands are outstretched. He's like casting the spell. I don't know what he's going to say, but, you know, he's got the triangles. He's got his cape flowing. He's got the smoke on the bottom. He's got his... The coolest part, I think, is the helmet is clouded with smoke, wispy smoke, because, of course, he's very mysterious at this point. And it just looks fantastic. The way they designed it, it looks excellent. It just looks so accurate and so cool. And captures him perfectly. And he actually does bobble his head. There's a light-up version as well. I think that's more expensive. I think it's like 40 bucks or something. But anyway, yeah, Mysterio, a big fan of him. I just want a Mysterio Funko, so he's definitely going to go on the list. He actually might be the last Funko I buy, because he's just so pricey, you know? So, we'll wait for him. But still, he's awesome. You can see the other Mysterio right there. There's some other villains up there. But to end this, I wanted to talk about my most anticipated figure that is pricey, which is Boba Fett. Of course, why wouldn't it be? Then there's many Boba Fetts. There's one from Mandalorian, there's one from Book of Boba Fett, there's some from the original Funko series, there's even one from like the animation. So there's been so many Boba Fetts. I actually have the original design, which I really like, but I would like an upgraded one. And I really was debating whether or not I wanted to get all the bounty hunters. I mean, I have them all as minifigs, so I would rather not take up a ton of space with these. So I figured, why not just get Boba Fett? I mean, he's the coolest one. And he is 30 bucks, kind of like Mysterio. He's pricey, but this one comes with the backdrop of the Star Destroyer, or Vader's Destroyer, that they were all standing on, all the bounty hunters. So it kind of had this notch in right here. So all the other bounty hunters are standing next to him. It looks great. I'm not going to get the other ones, but I just wanted to get the Boba Fett because it's amazing looking. I want an updated Boba Fett in a Funko form. I think you can take him off the stand, I'm pretty sure. And it looks awesome. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It just looks great. I mean, he's very accurate. He's wearing the sand blue that he was wearing in Empire. And yeah, I think you can take him off the stand. If you can't, you know what? Who cares? It's Boba Fett, so he's gonna go in the display. This one I think is only available at GameStop, which is fine. We're gonna get him. I think I'll get him probably last, like Mysterio. I think just because he's pricey. He's not the most expensive on this list, Mysterio is, but I think we'll get him as one of the last ones, just to complete the collection. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a little bit different, but let me know what you guys think. What do you guys, do you guys collect Funko Pops? I have a few. I want to get some more, obviously. These ones will probably get last. Just, they're kind of pricey. So yeah, we'll wait for these. What do you guys think? Do you guys like any of these on this list? I know the Black Knight was kind of out of nowhere, and Kylo Ren, and everyone loves that Kylo Ren, so that's cool. And what do you guys think? Do you have any Funkos? What's your favorite? Let me know. And what's your strategy for collecting? I'd like to know that as well. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you for another video. Take care. Have a great day.